Welcome to week 44 of Blob on a Bike. Today, no blob on a bike, blob on a walk with a few little bits of jogging in between. After last week's disappointment, having put on about a kilo or thereabouts, can't remember exactly how much, keen to get out and make a good start this weekend. But I've left my bike helmet at work, what a div. So today I am out for a walk around my village, but a bit further afield. It's a walk I've done before previously in the year, so I'm going to see if I can beat my time today, because I'm throwing in a bit of jogging as well. Shorts and a t-shirt in November, who'd have thought it? But it's actually quite a nice day today. Sort of a threat of rain, but it's not actually raining, and it's not overly windy, so I'm going to get on with it and see if I can beat my time. Okay, so just here somewhere you might be able to see a church spire. That's the village where I live. I've just come around here, and there's a farm building just up here somewhere, so I'm going to skirt around here, around the outside of that, and then back into the village. Should be about 6 miles. So incidentally, yesterday after I did my weigh-in video, I had one of my neighbours in the neighbouring unit had a delivery of a couple of pallets and they weren't there, so I decided to take them in for them until they could get there. And in the process I managed to twang my back. So yesterday afternoon wasn't particularly comfortable. It's not like a normal bad back where you pull it and it hurts for days. It's like a muscle spasm, and I started getting it in my late teens. I had a bad mountain bike crash, and since then my back's always been a bit funny, and I get a muscular spasm in it, and it's like a really bad cramp in your leg, that kind of pain. But it only lasts like 10 seconds or so, but you never know when it's coming on. So I had that yesterday. It wasn't so bad last night, and today it's been fine, thankfully, but that's never enjoyable. So yesterday I only managed a couple of miles. I went for a little walk on Dartmoor, just a short little one, just to stretch my legs. It was only a couple of miles, so I didn't bother filming or anything. But today I'm glad I didn't wear a jacket, because it is pretty warm. Give us a thumbs up if you dislike walking anywhere, because it's just a little bit tumbleweed and slow. I'm fast approaching a place called Dipper Mill in Devon, and I have to say I am pretty pleased the water is not at 4 foot today, because I would be turning around and going back home that way. Don't fancy a swim much. Moo. Birds are so stupid. Oh, now I've made it up to the highest part of this walk. The wind has quite considerably picked up, and it's brought chill with it as well. And having sweated all the way up to the top, that's not much fun. But I'm on the way back now, so that's all good. Hopefully I don't get wet. Moo. Yeah. There's a footpath going along there, which I've not been down before, which will lead me to my house, which is over there somewhere. But that'll wait for a welly day. Unsuitable shoes today. Well, I've not been down there for some time, and they've resurfaced the road, which is good, because I don't drive up this way because the road was so bad. It was a struggle to get actually up it. It was so bumpy and potholed, but this is good because there's some cool stuff up that way. Okay, there you go, 5.23 miles. I'm happy with that. It's quite hard work. It's all very hilly around here. Oh, nice coffee now. See you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Sunday morning, and it is a little past 8 o'clock. It's probably about 8:30, something like that. And I am actually out on my bike today. I found my old bike helmet in the shed when I was looking for something else, so that's good. Luckily my tyres didn't need any air, because I've left my pump is obviously at work. So now I've got CO2 canisters. Anyway, so here we are today, just gonna have a little ride around up to a place called Brandis Corner, and I've spotted a place on Google Earth, which has got a nice little interesting little ravine, which is fairly close to my house, which I've not been to before. So I'm going to go and check that out. There might be a cool river or something down there. So let's get on with it. Obviously a spare pair of cycling gloves was too much to ask. Summer has a blooming freezing. Birds are stupid. More stupid birds. Oh no, I'll land further up the road. Oh man, this hill goes on and on. The tree tunnel near my house is looking great with all these autumnal colours. Do like a tree tunnel. So, I literally drive past this turning every day on the way to work, or wherever I go in the car, because we always come in this direction, and always wondered what's up there really. So today I'm going to find out. It is actually a road. It looks like someone's private drive, but it is a road. Oh, posh house there. Okay, so it has been a while since I've mentioned any of my ailments. It has been a while since I've really had any bad ones, but since I had my cold about a month ago, I haven't been without ailments. I'll go into a couple. I have developed like a pinched nerve in my left foot, which only comes about when you point your foot right forward, as if when you're putting your leg in a trouser leg. So it only hurts once or twice a day, but it's pretty painful. It just feels like someone's stabbing my toe with a scalpel blade. But I think that might be because I wore too thick of socks in my shoes and it's pinched it a bit, the nerve or something there. Anyway, so I'll keep an eye on that. The other thing, since I had my crash probably about 6 weeks ago at Cookworthy Forest, when I landed on my back and shoulder, I get a similar feeling, nowhere near as bad painfully wise, but like a dull pain in my shoulder every now and then, also a bit like a trapped nerve or sciatica or something like that. So that's annoying. It doesn't stop me doing anything, but sometimes my arm just feels a little bit weak, if you know what I mean. But nothing that stops me getting out and doing any exercise, which is all good. But I am hoping that my foot clears itself up, because that actually does really hurt when it comes on. But I just have to be more conscious when I'm putting my trousers on, not to point my foot so far forward. Anyway, I'm getting on with this ride and I'll shut up. Oh yeah, I also semi-twisted my ankle yesterday playing football with my lad. Too old for this stuff. Oh, incidentally, if you want to buy one of these t-shirts, you'll see a link below in the description. Halloween was last weekend. You can take them down now. So I'm just riding to the end of this road. There's a pub and the busy fast road, but I'm going to turn around there and head back, because the ravine I want to head to is in the opposite direction. Just wanted to have a ride down here. So I drove past here a couple of months ago and someone was pulling a cool old truck out of here. So while I'm here, I'm going to go and have a quick look. Oh wow, man, that's an old Morris Minor. If only it was an old Beetle. That is cool. What else is there? Someone would like those window frames, I'm sure, and the door handles. I'm not going to be here, so I'll be really quick. Another old caravan or something in there. Love being nosy. Why do people just abandon old stuff like that? Someone would want that. Okay, well this is the little ravine place I wanted to come and check out, and it turns out I have actually been here before on a bike ride when I did another loop close to my house, so a bit of a wally there, but what a nice place. Nice little river. There's loads of stuff like this near my house. You just have to go and have a look for it. Okay, also I do remember after you ride up here it gets really steep, and I couldn't actually make it all the way up on my bike last time. That was on my mountain bike. So be interesting to see if I can make it up there today. That was a long time ago now, but it was earlier this year, so it'd be interesting to see if I'm any fitter. Not really a great comparison because I'm on a different bike, but I'll give it my best shot up there. There is also a cool looking little woods next to this little river. I see a path, but I'm not going down there on this bike, but I'll just come back on my mountain bike, or if I can find somewhere to park around here, bring my little lad for a little walk down there. He'll enjoy that. Okay, well I did clear that hill. Now on to the next section of my ride. I could go straight on just around this corner, or I could turn right and just add a little bit of distance. So I think I'm going to turn right and add a bit of distance, burn a few more calories. Definitely need to this week. I'm a bit tired. Right, I live down there, but the road is closed, so I'll have to go the even longer way round. More calories. Right, now I've done this little extension to my loop. I've got to turn left here really to go home, but if I turn right and go down there, I can add another couple of miles without too much effort really, so I'm going to shoot down here. Oh, pot out. Right, I won't be going too fast down here. These wet leaves on this road bike tyres is absolutely lethal. If you put the front brake on, the front wheel just washes out big time. Same with the back. It just yeah, I was hoping to have a blast down here and beat my record, but that won't be happening today. Okay, that is the extended loop finished. I live down here. Nice blast down this road. Well deserved, I think. Okay, good little ride there. That's 15.54 miles. So I'm really pleased about that. I've got 10 achievements and a king of the mountain there by the looks of things. Don't know if that's picking that up at all. Anyway, so that is it. I'm done for today. Just had a really nice shower. I was covered in mud for some reason, all splattered up my legs. Anyway, so that is it for today. Gonna chill with my little lad for the rest of the day, and I will be back on it probably tomorrow if the weather's not really crappy. Bye. Hello, morning. It is Tuesday morning and it is not meant to be raining. Oh look, there's a rainbow there. Today is meant to be very clear, but as you can see it has wanged it down this morning. And there seems to be a bit more, so I've got my light rain jacket on, so I don't overheat with my massive coat on. But I'm riding to the post office, taking a slightly shorter, different route today, because my legs, after the walking at the weekend, my legs are toast, and my calf muscles really hurting. But anyway, stop moaning about it. I'm also coming into my busy period at work, so it's beneficial for me to have a shorter route to the post office without going the most direct route. So taking a little shortcut today that I've not been down before. It is a bridle way, probably won't be exciting of course, but anyway, I'm going to crack on into this rain. Love a good rainbow. Okay, so I'm probably a mile into my ride now, and I normally head straight up there and it takes me eventually towards North Cottonmouth. Today I'm shooting off down here. Despite being a road, it's actually a bridle way as well, and will hook me up with the road just before we get to North Cottonmouth. So I've always wondered what was down there. Today I'm going to find out. Okay, well before I came out actually I was meant to have another look at where it actually this path comes out, or which part of it I need to go down. Of course I forgot before I came out, and I only had a cursory glance yesterday evening when I was at home. But I'm going to head down here. It shoots off to the right somewhere and goes up a lane towards North Cottonmouth. But if you look here, don't know if you can see through there, this little kids primary school, they've recently built a bike track in there. Professionally built bike track in there. It's like a pump track and all that sort of stuff. Looks quite good fun. I've not managed to get down there yet, but I do intend to get down there and have a look at some stage. Obviously it's not open to the public when the school's open, but after the kids have gone home, anyone can use it, so I'll get down there soon. quite a nice little route actually. It takes you past some old holiday cottages, and from here I assume it's this way. Oh, could be up there. Okay, there's a footpath there. Where does that go? That goes towards the golf club, which is not really where I need to go, I don't think. I'm going to go down that way, and if it's wrong I'll have to come back, won't I? Well, just come out there and I have still ended up on the golf course. Oh, let me stacked it there. Just a little bit further down the hill, which is a bit weird because I didn't see any of the part which I saw on the map. But I will go and have a find it. I will go and find it eventually. Anyway, it was like a river down there, but quite good fun actually. It's a nice little ride down there. I've actually ridden up here before when I came on the local bike shop summer evening bike ride last summer. We came up here, so I have been up there before. Where the hell does the other bit go? I need to go and find it. Well, having ridden back up the hill, I can't remember for the life of me where I turned down when I came on that bike ride. There is a little footpath that goes off to the left here. Maybe that was it. Don't know if we would have gone on a footpath. Perhaps. I don't know if that's a footpath or a bridleway, but we'll go and find out. Okay, well I do remember getting to this part because I remember having to stop for a breather. Not such the case today. So let's keep going. I'm pretty sure we didn't get to that road because I ride up there all the time. So let's head down this footpath down here. Okay, this must still be the footpath. There's signs and stuff there, and there's signs that says public footpath, no cycling. Anyway, I'm heading this way I think, so I'm going to keep going. Okay, so yeah, I've just come out of here and it turns out I've had ridden all of that before, because when we came on that night ride, or not night ride, but evening ride in the summer with the local bike shop, this is where we came out, and that's where I normally ride down, having come from up that way. So I'm going to head back up there now today. Obviously today's recce to find a shortcut has probably taken, well, has definitely taken longer than it normally would. It might even be not even a shortcut, it might be a long cut. But anyway, I'm going to head down here and do the rest of my route as normal. Luckily it's not too windy today, so it shouldn't be too unpleasant up on the cliffs. Also, I have taken a massive load of mud in my eye. I didn't wear my glasses today for some reason. And I can only imagine my face is caked in mud. Nice. So once you've done all the uphill parts there before reaching this part, you get gifted a nice downhill all the way to the sea. I need to change gear now, so I need both hands. So it's a bit different up here today compared to last week. It was absolutely blowing a hoolie last week. Today it's a beautiful day. Little bit of wind kicking around. Hopefully no more rain. There's a bit over there by the way. But I couldn't really have stood here last week because it was so blowy. It makes it much nicer to ride when it's not like that. I don't enjoy riding in the wind at all. But sometimes you just got to get out there, put the video down and go on your bike right now. Okay, so my favourite part of any of these bike rides, apart from getting back and eating my lunch, is riding down this little bit here. Just there is where it comes out. It's quite muddy and horrible, so it's hardly a trail, but it's just a worn path. But it is downhill and it's quite good fun. And I can roll all the way to the Crooklets Beach down there, so I'm going to get on with it. A few surfers out there today. It's quite a nice surf actually. There's one guy out the back. The water does look a little bit brown though. Trouble with imbued, when there's lots of strong rain, it washes down and some sewage gets, they're allowed to put some sewage in it in the outlet as well. That doesn't make any sense, but sometimes there can be sewage in the bay here, and that does not look very attractive to me, that brown part. But I'm not in there, so I don't have to worry about it. But now I don't have a surf car, it makes me want to go even more. I'll sit here for a little bit and watch these. A couple of horses up ahead. I'm always courteous to horses. My wife rides a horse and I've been on them before. I know how easily they can spook, so always go slow, make sure they know I'm there, and don't just whiz past like some cyclists do, but they're wallies, so I'm not going to be doing that. I'll just wait here patiently. There's another road up ahead, so I'll be able to overtake that. Okay, so I'm pleased to be on my way back now. This ride has eaten into my lunchtime somewhat, so I'm starting to get a bit narky. Whoa. I'll be back in 5 minutes, and I look forward to a nice can of Coke with my lunch. Okay, so that's me done for today. That so much for a shortcut. That was 10 miles, 10.5 miles actually, so it's about 2 miles more than it normally is, but you know, it's worth doing the recce. I'm gonna have to check on the map and see where I intended to go, because that's not where I ended up going. But anyway, that's it for today. I will be back hopefully tomorrow. Weather's a bit dodge pot, but it always is, isn't it? So I'll see you then. Why does my face look... Oh, I've got the wrong setting on. Sorry, I'm not meant to look like a fishbowl. Oh, it's Tuesday morning and I'm out on my bike again. It is just gone 9 o'clock, something like that. And the reason I'm heading out now, a couple of reasons. One, the weather is meant to turn horrible later. It's about 20-mile-an-hour winds at the moment. It doesn't look like it, but that's what the app said. Later on this afternoon, over 40 miles an hour, so I don't fancy that much. To add to that, I did my thing I really hate doing yesterday. I missed the delivery at work, so that will come today at some stage. I do not want to miss it again. I don't know what time it's coming, so I am getting out early, and then I'll have to sit around at work all day waiting for a delivery. Let's do this. You know, it's not meant to be raining until later on this afternoon, but obviously it is raining a little bit now as well, so I do anticipate getting a little bit wet. I'm going to be taking a different route to yesterday. I'm still sussing out these little byways and stuff that give me a little bit more off-road time, because I don't really enjoy the road bits. So I'm going to go and find a different one today. I've looked at it on the map a minute ago, so I know where I'm going pretty much. Okay, normally when I reach the top of this hill, I make a dart and speed down the other side to carry as much momentum as I possibly can for the uphill section on the other side, because it's pretty steep. But today I'm pulling off down a bridleway. It just looks like someone's driveway to their farm, to be honest, but apparently actually it's a footpath, I think, so I'll tread carefully. So yeah, that's where I'm heading today, just down here on the left. I think you can just see the driveway poking into view now. Okay, this little path will link up with where I ended up yesterday, so I will know the latter part of this path, but then I'm going to shoot down the hill and find another byway which takes me up towards North Cottonmouth, which is it's a road as well, which has been taking me to North Cottonmouth. Sorry, that didn't make sense, I was concentrating, but yeah, I'm going to shoot down here and see what it's like. Okay, so this is where I just came out. You might remember it from yesterday's ride. I came from that direction. I'm heading that way, but for now this one says no cycling. It's not very friendly, is it? And I haven't caused anyone any grief, so I'm going to carry on going down there until I get accosted, but that's much more fun than the roadway, that's for sure. I'll try and film it next time. Okay, this is where I came out yesterday. Normally cut across there where that house is and go left. Today I'm heading down this road and follow a byway back up towards North Cottonmouth. It's actually a road, I think, but it's probably a track more than anything, and should give me a slightly different route. Okay, against all the odds I found it with Devon and Cornwall's fantastic way marking for trails and bridleways and paths and stuff, but here it is, and it is a track as I imagined. I think it turns into a proper tarmac road at the top, but we'll have to see. I'm gonna have a little blast down here, see what's what. Okay, it's certainly much more fun than the roadway, but unfortunately it is much wetter as well, so despite it's not raining today really, I could have kept dry feet today, but not so much down this road. It is pure wetness. Who cares? Okay, I made it back onto the road, and this is where I normally ride past, along there. Not carrying any momentum today, sadly, because there is a hill coming up, but one of those things. And then the hills burn calories, don't they? Anyway, so much for a shortcut. Being off-road and all that, particularly with all the wet, it certainly takes longer than just going the roadway, but a hell of a lot more exciting. There's some lovely waves out there today. A few little surfers out there. Don't normally see surfers there. You can't surf there when the tide's in because it's too rocky, you can see, but that's where they all seem to be today. Nice waves. I don't normally come this close to the cliff edge up on this part, one because it's always windy, and secondly you can see it's constantly slipping, so bits falling in the sea all the time. Over the other side last year a massive lump of the cliff just fell in, and actually someone got killed on the beach just down here last year, banging their hammock into the cliff face. It fell off and crushed him, but there is some surfers down there watching out for this rip, of course. See it there? But there's some nice waves. Go on, son. Oh yeah, they are big out there. Shame the wind would be messing it up a bit. I want to go surfing. Photographer there, so it must be a good day for surfing for the photographers, alright? Well, the wind has come early. Be interesting to see if the rain comes early as well, because I'm not really appropriately dressed for that, but it should be a laugh either way. Oh. This hill, it's only short, but it gets me every time. The wind has definitely arrived and I'm riding straight into it. But not much further to go and then it'll be behind me. Going back up the hill, yeah. Okay, so that is today's ride over. We did 9.23 miles, which I'm really pleased about. The shortcut isn't really a shortcut. No, I can't work out why. I didn't go anywhere extraneous, I don't think, today. So I can't really work out why that would be like. It's normally about 8.6 miles, I think. Anyway, that's what it is. Hopefully I'll get a chance to get out tomorrow. Let's see what the weather is doing tomorrow. The weather tomorrow is much better than it is today. Still a bit windy. Anyway, see what happens. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Thursday. Oh dear. And I'm riding up a big hill for a change. Okay, so a bit different today. Well, bit same, bit different. Still heading to the post office. I am looking to extend my loop somewhat and go down a new bridleway, which is a little bit further around, so it should be a bit of a longer ride. And today I'm not rushing back for my lunch because I've already had it, and I've just got to show you this because this is cool. They do not make them like they used to. Love an old Porsche, love a new Porsche, yeah. Anyway, so today I'm still heading to North Cottonmouth, but I found a new bridleway and I'm going to head down there. I'm just going to enjoy riding down this hill for a bit. Stuck that sticker on there a few months ago. It's holding up quite well, which is good. So anyway, made a bit of a mistake today wearing this jacket because it is warm. The sun gets you. Black jacket, I'm baking up, but it is quite windy. There's 20-mile-an-hour winds, which is not so bad today. But up on the coastal path is just so exposed, it'll be a div not to wear a jacket. So anyway, today, rather than ride down there, which is where I normally go 99% of the time, today I'm going to keep going up here, and there's a farm called Higher Triscott Farm or something on the left hand side, and that's where I'll find my bridleway. But until then, more hill. These houses have got all the views. Love to have a sea view one day. Whee! I have to say, I have just noticed the hill of all hills, certainly that I'll ride up today, so I'm going to put the camera down and get on with it. But this should extend my route so quite a bit actually. I need to go, I'm running out of steam. Okay, so I found my bridleway right at the top of this hill. Just come from up there. And this is where I need to go. So I can either head down here or keep going. There's another load of paths that go up onto the headway and also meet up to Northcote Mouth from the other side. So I don't know whether to just go and do that today, seeing as I'm not rushing back for lunch, and I can do this another time when I'm a bit more pressed for time. Can't really remember the route, but I'm going to do it anyway. If I get lost, I can always come back here. Okay, I was just about to say I'm not 100% sure where I'm going. I've probably ridden a mile and a half, couple of miles since I last did a bit of video, and then I just turned up a place called Stib, and I know that's where I need to turn left, somewhere near there, so better concentrate. Well, I know the path goes south from Sandymouth Bay, so it can only be down here. Tell me if you see a bridleway or footpath sign. Okay, so I've just pulled over just there because it does look like the 10% chance of rain that was perhaps due today might actually be a thing. So I don't want to be checking my phone when it's raining, so I've just pulled over. Oh, there you go, there's my map. It took about a minute to load there. Quality being in the countryside there. Why is it frozen? Come on. Move. Okay, I'm going to have to check this out and just see if I can figure out where I'm going, because I don't want to have to come back. Okay, the map is now memorised. I'm pretty good at memorising a map. So, head down here and it's a couple of turnings on the left. Whee! Okay, so I'm here at Sandymouth Bay almost, it's just down there. I'm pretty sure this is my bridle path. I didn't realise it carried on in that direction as well, but that'll be for another day because I'm going to head down here, I think. I'm going to just double check on the map because it's quite steep around here. I don't fancy having a ride up for no reason. Okay, so it turns out it's actually not this one, but this one does connect up to the one I want to go to. But I want to know where it goes anyway down there for future reference, so I'm going to shoot down there. Okay, this must be it. I'm pretty sure that little thing on the post there is meant to say footpath pointing in this direction, because this is definitely it. You can see it's wanging it down over there and it's heading straight for me, so I'm going to get on with it. Yep, it's a slop fest again, and believe it or not, I did just have to pedal all the way down that hill. Oh man, hopefully it'll dry up a bit in a minute. This is hard work. Okay, right, I think this is it. This must be it. There's no path that goes around this part here. Now I have come up against a field with cows in. I don't do animals, so oh man, what to do? I'm gonna have to go back. I'm not riding through there. I know it's a bit pussy and scaredy cat, but animals are unpredictable and I'm not scared of them. Man, I might just ride down to Sandymouth Bay and go up over the cliff path. I think that is going to be my best option, to be honest, because I don't fancy cows. Okay, I checked my map again, and that is where it goes, straight through that field of cows. So I'm not going back on the slot fest. I'm going back up this footpath one, and that'll bring me up by the road, and then I'll shoot back down to Sandymouth Bay and up over the cliff path in that rain and wind. All good fun, eh? More slot fest. Oh. Okay, well there's Sandymouth Bay, and I've got no chance of riding up there, so I'm going to be pushing up there. It's steep coming down that hill. It's a good old blast. You could get some real speed on a road bike. Can't see any surfers. It's quite tucked out the way, this beach, but it's National Trust, so I expect they're still rinsing people out of their hard-earned cash. Did walk up there a couple of months ago. There's a cool little waterfall down there, so I'll be coming back here to check it out. I've never been to this beach, I don't think, ever. But if that rain misses me, which it may well do actually, I might actually enjoy this bit at the top here. It's quite windy. Okay, eagle-eyed amongst you. I remember I did come up here when I was walking with my family up from there. We had a quick look up here, and when we got just over the top there was cows. So I might have really ballsed up. But I'm on my own today, so we'll have to see what happens, because I can't be bothered to ride up that massive hill again. Okay, it would appear we've just got sheep, so I'm not going to worry too much about them. If I see any cows, I just have to ride faster. What a place. I'm very lucky to have this on my doorstep, this kind of thing. The terrain is so rugged and awesome and constantly changing. It's always falling in the sea. it slipped down a bit just there, and the daring black sheep down there somewhere. What the hell was this old thing on the top of the cliff here? Can only imagine it. It looks like it had some beams going across there, coming out of those little holes for a top floor, but maybe a roof, I don't know. Big window here perhaps. Bit of a weird place, probably military or something like that, I guess. But it doesn't look that old. Or maybe, I don't know. Tell me if you know. Okay, there's my first glimpse of Northcote Mouth down there. Just see a building dead ahead. That's just a little bit south of Northcote. So from here it looks like it's downhill all the way. Not that downhill, down here. So I'm going to put the camera away and enjoy this, and hopefully not get blown over. I've always wanted to walk up these steps from Northcote and see what's up here, and now I know that is a steep set of stairs. I've no doubt some people ride their bike down there, but that won't be me today. Perhaps in the summer when it's a bit more sure and not windy, because it does look quite good fun if you can get down there. I don't know if you can do it, but I'm sure someone has. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy walking down here with my bike. Someone's yappy little dog annoying people down there. Let's do this. These old dragon's teeth from the war times. Stop, don't know really. Don't know why they'd be. It's probably just brought in for sea defence, you know, stop it eroding so much. Anyway, I've got to cross this little bridge. It's not wide enough to get over on my bike, but this little path along here, you can just see a sign there. That's where my footpath was going to come out, but no such luck today. I'll try it another time for sure when there's no cows. Well, I'm back in familiar territory now, heading back up south of Northcote Mouth to the top and down the side to the post office. Bit tired now, so I'm just going to get on with it. Well, against all the odds, I did manage to get to the post office without getting a soak in. So long may it continue. It might actually just last until I get back to the unit. Oh, my legs are definitely feeling like that was a longer ride today, and I'm sure it was. So I'll be interested to see, sorry about that sniff. I'll be interested to see how long it actually was. But for now, probably another couple of miles until I'm back at the man cave. Yeah, I do like riding along here, apart from all the dog walkers that constantly get in the way. Okay, so that is today's ride done. We managed today 12.36 miles. It felt longer than that, I've got to be honest. Some of that was pretty hard work going up on the cliff path and that across that stodgy old field. It's horrible. It's just energy sapping. But it is done, and it is weigh day tomorrow. So any extra calories, definitely, you know, good to get rid of. Anyway, like I say, it's weigh day tomorrow, so it'd be interesting to see how we got on. So I will see you then. See you later. Hello guys, and welcome back to the end of week 44 of Blob on a Bike. I'm glad you stuck around this long. Okay, so let's have a little bit of a chat about what went on this week. This time last week I weighed in and I was 107.4 kilos, which was not great. I did put weight on last week, but I was away last week for a little bit, so I ate lots of bad food. So these things happen, and it's time to try and sort that out. So anyway, 107.4 is the weight to beat today. I did have a good weekend of exercise actually. I had a nice long hard hilly walk anyway on Saturday. Sunday I got out my bike and did 15 or 20 miles on my road bike, so I was pleased about that. Monday, not too sure, can't remember, but I certainly went out Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday and certainly did some miles around the local coastal paths and bridleways and all that kind of thing. So there is potential there, but I have to say I'm not feeling it this week. I don't think I would have lost any weight for some reason. All the ingredients are there. I've not eaten badly, no takeaways or fast food or anything like that, but I just don't feel like I've lost weight for any reason this week. I don't know. So let's get to the weigh-in and see whether I actually have, because that is the only real way to find out. So last week's weight was 107.4 kilos. I would like to chip into that a little bit today, so let's get to it. Come on. Unexpected, but awesome. Well, I have to say, I'm really pleased about that. 106.3 kilos is this week's weight, which does also bring me within 300 grams of my 3 stone weight loss plan, which I did hit a couple of weeks ago and then put a little bit on when I celebrated a bit too much. Anyway, so we're back on track, and I've still got a few more weeks left to go before Christmas, so I can pack in a few more calorie burns and hopefully not put too much back on over Christmas. I will take it easy, promise. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching. I'll be really interested to know how you've got on this week, so do let me know below in the comments. And leave a comment, give us a like, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe, because it does help me out as a small channel competing it back against all the big boys out there. So that would be nice of you. Thank you very much. Anyway, also I am planning on doing a Q&A at some stage, so if you've got any questions, don't put them here. I'll do a thing in my next video for the week coming, and we'll do it on that one. But yeah, that's, I think, would be a good idea. People ask me a lot of questions in the comments and stuff like that, so I could have a cover-all situation where I can cover them all in one hit, hopefully. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next week for week 45, maybe, something like that. Anyway, it will say somewhere in the description. I will see you later. Have a great weekend. Bye.
We ain't ever coming down.